Hey there, my Nomad Warriors. It's your girl Raven, and welcome to your message of motivation. And for today's message, we are definitely going to dive into who you are, why you are, and what makes you special, okay? Because this is something that is extraordinary, all right? Um, the two cards we have starting out for you guys is the Golden Egg and the Eagle, okay? These cards are very significant when they come out together. Someone here may be pregnant or about to have a baby or about to give birth to like a business idea, start a business, join a partnership, something like that. There's something incubating inside of you that is very special, okay? And I feel like that whatever this is, this project, this creative endeavor, it is something that not a lot of people can do. It is catered specifically for you. It's part of your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, your purpose, I'm feeling. I feel like that this golden egg also represents your manifestation energy, your ability to manifest, okay? So there may be something disturbing the natural flow to your confidence, which would impact your ability to manifest, and I want to get into that. Okay, so we have flow and confidence here. I feel like that you guys tend to go along with the flow with confidence, and there's a specific reason. You're different than a lot of people. And when I say different, I mean like when you go through trouble in life, when you go through challenges, grief, loss, hurt, pain, rejection, you know what I mean? Life be lifing, okay? When other people go through these particular challenges in life, they see it as a challenge. They may or may not get through it, and that may be all that they see it as. I'm not saying that they don't reflect upon it or remember it or anything like that, but for you, it's a bit different. I feel like you welcome the challenge. And I'm not saying that you're asking the universe to give you challenges, okay? But I'm just saying that you're really keen. You have a way of seeing it, right up front kind of, or maybe early on. You see the lesson and that motivates you to conquer it, to learn it, so that you don't have to go through whatever challenge this is again. And therefore, after you go through things, no matter if this is love, money, family, whatever, okay, I feel like that you take a moment to reflect upon the lesson that needed to be learned, and you really internalize it, and you utilize it, going forward. There are others who may go through that same challenge or any challenge, and yeah, they'll get through it, but they may very well jump right back into the same situation all over again because they haven't internalized the lesson. You guys are resilient, okay? And your success comes through your strength. You have something, again, that a lot of people don't have. They don't have. I feel like life has thrown you a lot of curveballs. And I'm not saying no one else, has gone through anything, but there are a lot of things that happen in your life, I feel like, that created a disturbance to your flow. You might have been stressed out, you might have had migraines, you might have been really worried, worried about what else is gonna come and disturb your flow or distract you or something like that. And I really feel like that you remain confident. Every experience trains you, develops you to be a bigger, better person. You may be about to step into divine feminine energy, or you may already be. And look, gender doesn't matter, okay? Divine feminine energy is, creativity, abundance, nurturing energy, patience. There we go. Patience, things like that. She's a pregnant woman, so it's like things take time to come into fruition. You've learned a lot, and your confidence radiates through that. So I just want to give, and you may already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway, just to give you a reminder. If you feel like that things are slowing down for you, like something's messing with the flow, remember where you've been, how far you've come, and know that you are destined for greatness, and you're always going to make it through. Now, with this eagle energy here, this represents seeing something from a bird's eye view, okay? The eagle represents all-seeing clarity, truth, and massive cosmic perspective. Now, I feel like that you may have had to distance yourself or give yourself some space from a situation. There may have been a commitment, someone that you feel contracted to, soulmate, twin flame, maybe, it doesn't have to be. somebody's missing you or you're missing them. Somebody want to talk. They want to have a reunion with you. And you may be at a distance from this person. I feel like that with the Eagle card coming out to clarify this energy, this is talking about you needing to look at this particular situation with this person from another point of view. Maybe needing to, take a step back to look at it from another perspective. Because I really feel like that you have a passion to make, you're strategizing to make a day, it's like you want a dream to come true for you and this person. But it could also be a fantasy. So you may need to take a step back to realize that it's not very practical. And I'm sorry if anybody didn't want to, if someone didn't want to hear that, I'm sorry. Because this is definitely talking about a relationship. There's someone that you could be married to, separated, not talking, no contact here, okay? You may be feeling as though your head's in the clouds, that this was all a delusion. You have a strong passion to make your dreams come true. You really do. And I really feel like there's something here really, it gave you a lot of anxiety. You had to take a break, you had to pause, something stagnated you. I'm sensing that something may have been going great with this person at first. You guys were going along with the flow together, confident that everything's gonna work out. You may have even discovered that you may be with this person for a while, and whether you're married or not, it doesn't matter, but you may have just recently discovered that someone's pregnant with your baby. Or you want to have a baby with them, start a family with them. But you're really worried. You're really worried about the future with this person. And the thing about this is with the golden egg energy, this dream is a part of that golden egg. So yeah, you may have a creative endeavor, something that you want to get off the ground, like a project, a business, but also you guys have a creative endeavor for love, true love. And there's somebody here that you really want to talk to, you really want to be in a committed relationship with, and you're planning this passionately, but it's like a reality check is coming in with the epiphany card. It's like you're having an epiphany that maybe you guys need a break, or maybe you need to pause or stop or slow down here. Yeah. I think you guys kind of feel like that you guys have been through a lot of things in life and you have conquered those challenges, right? Just for you to not be able to get through this one thing, it looks like. You guys may have survived a lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of setbacks, maybe even homelessness, financial issues, you name it, abuse, whatever. But for some reason, when it comes to getting what you want in the form of a relationship, it just seems difficult for you. And I feel like it could be because you're binded to someone here who can't give you what it is that you want. And with this ego card here, I really feel like Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to look at this from a bird's eye view and see it for what it is. The overall message here is to protect your magic and don't rush to share ideas with people who don't get it, and don't force a project before it's ready. I feel like the project in this instance was a relationship, okay? Some of you guys, it may not have been a relationship, okay? It may have been something else, okay? So what I'm saying is that I feel like that you really try to protect this connection. But I also feel like you shared your ideas with this person and it seemed as though they were on board with you, but now you maybe see that they lack follow through. And that maybe this person isn't ready for what it is that you want with them. For example, you guys may want to marry someone, or you may want them to marry you, whatever, and they may not be ready for a commitment yet, or to jump into a marriage. And the message here for the eagle says, avoid storms by flying above drama. Be brave and look at life with honesty in a bird's eye view. Yeah, so you're looking at things with honesty. Eagles, I hope you guys know their eyes, like they can see, many, many miles. Okay, they very, very good vision. Okay, eagle's eye view, right? I really feel like that there is something that you will be able to see more clearly if you back away from it. You guys may need to definitely, you guys may already be in no contact or may have already separated from someone. But if not, I really feel like you're being strongly encouraged to do so, because in order for you to see this connection for what it is and where and its potential, you have to be able to back away from it a little bit. I really feel like that some of you guys could be worried that your head may have been in the clouds with this connection, that you may have just been daydreaming. And I really, and look, like I said, this daydreaming and this golden egg go hand in hand, because you manifest through this energy. You manifest through this energy, but you just can't overdo the daydreaming, because then you won't be able to be practical, because you're just sitting in your head and you're not actually doing anything about it. I really feel like you wanted to put together a plan. You really were passionate about this plan too. But I feel like there's something stopped. Like, you guys got to wake up. Something happened here, and it just kind of alerted you that something needed to be looked at closer. You needed to stop and take a break from this connection, or put things on pause between you and this person until you got some questions answered, or maybe done some self-reflection and figured out if this is what you really wanted, or if this is what this person really wants. For some of you guys, you may have already had it planned and mapped out how you want things to go with this person, and this person may have backed out. They may have, said, hey, I thought this is what I wanted, but it's not, and I don't know what to do, but, I need a break. I need a pause for a minute. I really feel like you miss this person. You really want to reunite with them. And this is something that you're strategizing passionately, but you're really questioning if this is practical. Yeah. Let me get some index cards out for you guys, okay? Like I said, you guys are showing your strength through success. Success through strength. What doesn't X you will always make you stronger. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio energy here. The energy of water is emotions, love, intuition, creativity as well. A lot of creative energy here. Someone's water, if you're pregnant, like in your full term, someone's water could be breaking soon. Someone could be going into labor and having a baby. And so congratulations. I feel like that whoever this person is, they represent that you have a deep love for this person. It's something you don't want to let go of. It's like it intuitively, you feel like you have a psychic connection with this person. Yeah. This may be a long distance relationship. For some of you guys, maybe that's why there's such turmoil when you think about it, because you don't know what this person is doing from a long distance, or someone here may be emotionally distant. This may be a situationship or a third party situation. Whatever it is, it's complicated as shit, okay? It's complicated as fuck. Ooh, man, that's heavy. Don't take it personal. What else do we got? Had a hidden agenda for being with you, pocket watching you and your family and your friends, a gold digger, a hobosexual, narcissistic love bombing. Whoa, is that the don't take it personal? What are you doing? I'm confused. Miscommunication, lack of communication, a language barrier. Yeah, so like I said, you may have met this person, and right off the cuff, you're like, yeah, this is my person. They want the same thing I want. We're gonna make this work. And as time went on, you may have started to notice things about this person that made you realize that this person may not actually be for you, or this situation. So if this is not love, this could be like a partnership of some sort, like job, career, contract, family, whatever it is. Somebody here is not who you thought they were. And I really feel like that's why this daydreaming card came out. You may be discovering that your head may have been in the clouds when it came to this energy. I said pregnancy. Someone here maybe experiencing a teenage pregnancy, or I don't wish that on anybody, okay? I have teenage daughters, okay? So I'm just saying, like, somebody here may have tried to, oh man, hold on. I'm channeling a family energy here. There is someone here who has a teenager or children who are of age to be active in that sense. You know what I mean? And they are having a hard time, like, getting through to them one way or the other. Also, I'm sensing here that someone here has a child. I mean, I almost said child. Has a daughter. Okay, this is actually an adult daughter. Okay, who is actually having their first baby, and you may have doubts about who the father is. I mean, like, the type of character this person is, if they can come through. You may be feeling like they're just pocket watching you and the family, that they're a gold digger. Someone here may have a drinking problem. They drink like a fish. I don't want to be a player no more. Somebody's drinking because, oh, what is this? Okay, man, I'm getting all type of messages here. Okay, let me put these down. Somebody here doesn't want to be a player anymore. They've been drinking their sorrows, okay? They've been drinking their pain away, or trying to, it seems. They're confused. There's a lack of communication. There's miscommunication here. Yeah, there's a lot of situations here, guys. There's a situation where someone has an adult daughter who's pregnant by someone who is playing around or playing games, or their character is being questioned, whether they can really come through and be, responsible. There we go. Something like that, I'm also sensing here that somebody here has had to break away from someone because of their player ways. And because they did that and they've put space between you two, you guys have put space between each other. Someone here is depressed and they're drinking a whole lot, or they're indulging in something and they're saying that they're done. Like, somebody may have cheated on somebody. And the thing about it is, I keep going back to the beginning of this reading. Somebody here was very confident about what this golden egg had. And I really feel like that this dream, whatever it was that you wanted with this person, it entailed like money, like business partners, like power couple type energy. And I really feel like that someone is just like, this person isn't committed at all to that. They don't want that. And they're questioning, like, what do they want? Yeah, it could be an ex-wife or an ex-husband. Someone here may be having a possible relapse or a setback. They could be recovering from an addiction. Please don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, new love is here. Hold on. Let go of what no longer serves you. Do they really want to see you win? So the work here, let go of what no longer serves you. Fake friendships, third parties blocking you, or a connection, toxic family, energy vampires, or two-faced people. An old flame, I can't get it out. Old flame may be returning. This could be someone who put you in the friend zone, or you may throw their ass right into the friend zone. You may have cut someone off because they were playing games, so they think they're gonna come back. Like, this is messy. I feel like that you guys are tired of this mess here. Okay? Someone love bombed you. They love bombed you into believing that they could give you what it is that you wanted. The passion may have stagnated when the love bombing stopped, And that made you take a step back and think about, like, what's going on here. I don't know, it's really weird. I feel like that whatever the situation is, this is really intense, and you really have to handle this responsibly. Because some of you guys, like I said, you guys have been through a lot of things in life, okay? You've learned how to go along with the flow. You've learned how to be strong and just, power through it and learn a lesson, right? But some of you guys are recovering from things that you have had to conquer. PTSD, addictions, things like that, recovering. This has the potential to set you back. Someone here had stopped drinking altogether and they went back to drinking because this person was cheating on them, or this situation was just confusing them and they didn't know what to do. Someone here had a hidden agenda and someone's figuring that out, and so now they've gone to drinking, or someone's old flame coming back has made them start drinking. Like, there's a lot of messiness here. So let's focus this. Let's focus this. This needs to be focused. Let me put these aside. So, Spirit wants to let you know that the best way that The best way for you to continue having success through your strength is for you to not take things personal when they happen to you. Okay? I know it's difficult, sometimes to forgive people, but sometimes you have to forgive and accept people for who they are. Sometimes people can't fix things. Sometimes people can't help who they are. They can't help that they hurt others. Hurt people hurt people. I feel like that some of you guys could be potentially holding on to a grudge over what happened here. You feel like something disturbed your peace, that you were doing well until this energy popped back up, or until they entered your life and like disturbed it or something. Let me get some tarot. Okay, Spirit, so for this message of motivation, what do we got here? What is it that the collective should do or worry about? Well, you guys are afraid of new love. We got the moon here with the Ace of Cups. You guys have a lot of love to give, but you're afraid to give it out. So afraid. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Very defensive, very guarded. You guys have very fierce, strong boundaries. Battle worn, tired. That's what I mean. Some of you guys have to be responsible about how you handle the situation, because for some of you guys, it has the potential to set you back or maybe even make you want to relapse. I feel like, oh man, this just popped into my heart. Some of you guys, you met this person while you were on, the journey of recovery for whatever addiction you were challenged with. And this person may have shared this same addiction with you. They may not have. Either way. Or they may have been your sponsor. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that they were there. Okay? So they're very significant to that healing part of your journey. So now that the possibility of this person not being able to continue the journey with you is a thing, it's like really, it's making someone question their work, or, don't question that. Okay? For those who are recovering from something or in rehab, whatever, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for anyone else. Okay? This person may have definitely motivated you one way or the other and been there for you at your time of need so that you could recover. But if it wasn't for them, you still would have been able to do it because you have success through your strength. Okay? So some of you guys, oh man, no wonder this message came out. Somebody here has stopped talking to you. You don't know what they're doing anymore. They're emotionally distant. You may be discovering there's a third party involved all of a sudden. For some of you guys, you're not even in a relationship with this person. It's just that you wanted to. Like you were aspiring to have this with this person here. And now you're feeling as though this person hides their love from you, or you're just afraid of new love because of what happened before. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. You guys feel like a misfit. Virgo energy. Feeling like isolated, like you've lost your way. This is what I mean, dude. I don't want to call this a trauma bond, okay? I don't like to put labels on things, okay? Because sometimes people will take offense to it and think that I'm like downplaying the connection because you put a label on it. I'm not. You guys are learning a lesson about taking your time to get to know somebody. Sorry, that's my TV, guys. It may be time for you guys to definitely be on your own for a minute. Some of you guys may have already started this little healing solo journey here. Some of you guys need to go into hermit mode and do some shadow work. Yeah, look, the Nine of Wands came right back out. Yeah. You guys are guarded. You guys have set back. You're done. You're just like, you know what? If I allow myself to get into another connection, or if I allow myself to try again, this time I may not make it. Because that battle-worn energy on the Nine of Wands, that's like, I'm tired. Like, I will fall over any minute, but I'm barely holding on. I'm going to hold on, because I'm almost there, but I'm barely hanging on. Like, you guys are barely hanging on. You guys need to give yourselves a break. What's the advice here? We've got the, what's this? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups. You guys may be procrastinating or not taking action on walking away from what no longer serves you. Isn't that what came out here? Yep, the work. Let go of what no longer serves you. That's the message here. You guys are so sad that nothing came out of this with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you feel like that someone was just talking a good game. And this, whatever this is, you have to let it go in order to move on and manifest the type of love that you deserve to have, the love that this person wasn't able to give you. Some of you guys may need to speak and tell this person this, you know, that it's over, or that, you know, nothing's coming out of this. Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You guys are holding on tight to this string. Oh my goodness, the Three of Swords. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So that means that you guys are holding on tight to the dream. The Ten of Cups is like your emotional fulfillment. Dreams come true. Family, emotional fulfillment. Four of Pentacles is like the stability, security, but also holding on to things, controlling things. You guys may have been holding on a little bit too tight to the reins. You may need to surrender it to the universe and let the universe bring it together for you. You guys may have been powering through, trying to force something to work that's not meant to work, okay? This is why there's a miscommunication. This is why there's a language barrier, it seems. Like, what are you doing? I'm confused, because you're trying to, it's like you're trying to turn a rabbit into a horse. You know, I mean, I know it's a random metaphor, but I mean, you know, seriously, it's like you're trying to make somebody into something that they're just not. Eight of Wands in reverse. This is what's frustrating you, stagnating you. Someone's afraid to move on. What's this Eight of Wands reverse? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. If you don't walk away from this, whatever this is that did not work out, your manifestations are going to come in. This Ace of Pentacles, this is your golden egg. It's in the reverse. That means like a lost opportunity. Like, you guys are really ruminating over the fact that this did not turn out the way you needed it to. Things have slowed down dramatically. But the thing about it, though, is I feel like that all hope is not lost in your love life for you to have what you want to have. It's just that it may not be able to occur with this person that you wanted to happen with you. It's just, it may not happen here. Someone dropped a ball. They missed an opportunity with you because they did not come towards you. Someone here was moving at a snail's pace. Like, they were afraid to come towards you or something. Like, this is somebody who may have needed time to figure out what it is they wanted, or time to get themselves together. They may have had confidence issues. They may have been struggling with a lot of different things that were keeping them from coming towards you, okay? This person was dragging their feet coming towards you here. Yeah, the Two of Swords here with the Hangman, Pisces energy. Yeah, so there's a difficult decision. There's something that needs to be sacrificed here that is blocking your path. Blocking your path to your divine counterpart, the Lovers, Gemini energy. There's a significant life choice that needs to happen here so that you can meet up and connect and come into union with someone here who wants the same thing that you want. Somebody who shares the same values, the same morals, the same life decisions that you have. Yeah, and they're going to come right on in as soon as you walk away from this. With the Three of Wands here and the Two of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like that I keep feeling like somebody's just like, well, what about them? And this is the answer to that question. Crabs in a barrel mentality. Stayed for the security that this connection provided. Family, home, finances, feeling safe. Releasing old attachments, embracing change, refusing to be swayed by emotions, and you're determined to be successful. So, what about them? This person has to save themselves. I'm not saying that you can't help them, you shouldn't help them. I'm just saying that you need to prioritize yourself. if they're not ready for the path that you're walking down, you have to allow them that space to be ready, okay? Sometimes, if this is like a soulmate or a twin flame, you may be forced to move on. That will motivate them to maybe get their shit together and meet up with you, later on down the road, perhaps. But right now, this person is not who you think they are. They're not. Somebody here likes to stay in a victim state of mind. They just want to be taken care of. Somebody here has, they have insecurities around being abandoned, rejected, neglected, or something like that. They would have definitely brought you down. Spirit is saying that because you're determined to be successful, no matter how much pain you went through, you're standing up for yourself, you're cutting toxic ties, you're setting yourself free, right? You're determined to be successful here. And in order for you to do that, you have to release these old attachments here. This person is they would hold you back. They would stagnate you, definitely. Committed to moving on, not going back. Yeah, you guys aren't going back to this. And I really feel like that this is what's kind of bogging you down, because it's like you're grieving it, and that's fine. I feel like you guys tried to do everything you could to try to make this work with this energy, and it just didn't come out. Just didn't work out that way. All right, let's get some closing messages here. Some of you guys will be dealing with Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think I just said Pisces. Mm-hmm. A lot of water energy here. Okay, death is in reverse. Scorpio energy, more water, okay? With the Two of Pentacles here, and the Sun is in reverse. And then we've got the Lovers again. Sun is Leo energy, the Lovers is Gemini. A lot of Gemini here, because we do have the Lovers out on the board. I forgot about that. So, Spirit is letting you know to stop resisting an inevitable end, and to not be so pessimistic about it, okay? The Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot deck. Even when it's reversed, it basically means positive energy. It's just that someone is looking at it from a negative standpoint. So Spirit is saying that you may need to look at things another way, okay? Yeah, you may not have been able to be with this person the way you wanted to, but there's someone else out there that could actually give you what you deserve to have. And this person can help you grow. They can help you evolve. This golden egg that you have, they can definitely feed into it, and be generous with it. I really feel like this person just took from you. With the Two of Pentacles here, I really feel like you have your good days and your bad days about this. Some days you feel optimistic about it, some days you don't. But I really feel like that whatever it is, you trust yourself. With the High Priestess in reverse, you may not have trusted your intuition. You may not have listened to your intuition about this person before, but now you're not ignoring your intuition about this. You know that going forward, you want someone who wants the same thing you want, who is aligned with the same values as you. And you're not going to let anything... Someone here may have been juggling you too. They may have had a third party that was threatening the connection. Look on this Lovers card. You see how, like, okay, that's like the couple right there, right? And then it's like that angel. She's got like a mean look on her face, like she's trying to attack them or something. Like, yeah, somebody here may have had a third party who was threatening the connection, and it was never going to work out because of that. Okay, this could be an ex, like a baby mama, baby daddy, ex-husband. That ex-wife, ex-husband did come out. So I'm just saying, like, someone here definitely has somebody in the background, or, or if it wasn't a person, it was definitely some type of energy here, like a job, an addiction, a lifestyle, something going on here that was definitely getting in the way of you guys being together. Yeah, Two of Swords, Page of Cups, Strength in the World in reverse. Okay, Leo energy here. Someone here is very conflicted about how to express how they really feel about you. Someone feels like you make them so happy. They want you to repeat a cycle with them. This decision is very difficult for you guys. But I really feel like that they want to call a truce. Like, this is somebody who's like, I may not be able to keep you in my life, but can we still be friends? Can we still somehow stay connected? Like, something like that. They don't want this to end here. I really feel like that someone here may end up being stuck in some sort of loop where they're afraid to express themselves. Like someone here was afraid to be emotionally vulnerable with you. But I'm also getting here that someone here is very immature. Someone doesn't want this to end. They feel like they want to tell you how they really feel, but they feel like that you won't receive it. Like like you don't want to hear it. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is, someone feels like that you no longer see them as family. You no longer see them as stable, as someone that could be a provider. Someone here may be homeless, going through financial strife or issues or family issues. Yeah. Someone here has a lot of mood swings, a lot of moodiness because of the family dynamic they have in the background, or like something's going on here with their finances. And someone here feels like that you would not accept them anyway because their money is not where it needs to be. Like your money could be straight. I'm not saying you're rich and everything's taken care of and it's all perfect, but someone here may be in debt. They may be without a job right now or behind on things, or someone here could be going through a divorce or something and they've been kicked out of the family home and they're having to, reestablish themselves and they're not settled yet. So this person feels like they're not good enough for you. They feel like that this is a difficult decision to make because they really are focused on, on you. They can't stop thinking about you. They're curious. They want to flirt with you. They want to send you messages, but they feel like that you have them blocked, and they feel like that they can't move on because you have them blocked. Like somebody's not going to stop trying to contact you. If you have this person blocked, they're going to reach out one way or the other. Yeah, the Justice is here. It came out as a challenge, okay? Libra energy. So yeah, somebody here wants to bring some truth and clarity to some sort of miscommunication or chaos or confusion or a clouded judgment. Like somebody wants to clear the air with you. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, I really feel like that there was a setback here. Something was a turnoff with this energy. And they want to break the ice and explain their side of the story. Like someone feels like you have the wrong impression of them, or there's some answers that weren't questioned. I mean, some answers. Some questions that did not get fully answered here. Someone wants to know why the energy stagnated between you guys. I mean, I feel like it's obvious, but somebody wants to know. Spirit wants to let you know that now you know what to look for in people. Yeah, here we go. Eight of Cups again. King of Cups reverse. That's a cheater. Six of Pentacles reverse. That's a breadcrumbing ass, cheating ass person right there with the King of Wands reverse. A player. A bully, someone who stays in their ego. A lot of fire energy here. You'll be dealing with Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Spirit is telling you that this person is always going to breadcrumb you. Someone here is juggling. And they're giving to more than one person at the same time. You're never going to be a priority because this person has other priorities. Someone's very emotionally manipulative or closed off. Yeah, ooh. I also feel like that you guys have already walked away from this same energy before in the past, and you may be feeling like this is like the same energy manifested into a new body or something. This person feels like somebody's going through karma. Their finances, they can't manifest right now. I don't know what they've done here, but this could be because they hurt you or because they ignored a message or something from spirit, but they are in debt. They are in spiritual debt. Like they're in the judgment. They can't provide for you. They can't provide for themselves. Someone is very egotistic and they're very much in their head believing that every relationship is transactional and that you have to emotionally manipulate or cheat to have your way so that you don't get left behind. Someone has a very distorted way of thinking, yeah. Anyways, the advice here, guys, walk away from what no longer serves you. Success through strength. And I feel like you guys have conquered many battles in your life, on your journey, on your path. But this may be the greatest one yet because I feel like you guys have very deep feelings for this person, and having to leave them behind is going to take a toll on you that you're probably not even trying to think about. Be patient with yourself, okay? This is your message of motivation, and you're motivated to walk away from what no longer serves you, no matter what it is, okay? What is meant for you won't miss you. Who is meant for you won't miss you. Who is meant for you can't be taken away from you, Okay? So even if it's this person and you guys aren't meant to be, maybe just not right now, they're not ready. But you can't wait for them. You can't. Okay? Someone here is going through a lot of different things here. And I really feel like that you really need to prioritize yourself and your healing at this time. Bam. There you go. Release. And I split the deck on that. The other half of it's still in here. Look at this. Yeah. Again, Spirit wants you to maybe reassess the people in your life and consider releasing them if they no longer serve you. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step towards achieving that. Yeah, this person brought you a lot of drama. They may have been just arrogant, in player energy, stirring up situations, or always bringing about a new situation. Somebody here they are committed to, someone is still in their south node. And yes, we do all have to go through our south node in order to get to our north node, which is our life's purpose, okay? Your south node is where you're learning lessons, karmic lessons. This person is still like at the beginning stages of their spiritual journey. And I really feel like you're a little bit farther ahead. So keep moving, okay? And Spirit is asking you to pay attention and be open to changing a part of yourself that no longer serves you as well. Be open to change. And that will conclude your message of motivation. This was a deep one. And I want to say that moving forward, there is new love on the horizon for you guys, okay? But in order for you to have it, you have to be open to receiving it. Some of you guys can be very guarded, like, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. Anybody come towards me, no. The advice is for you to love as though you have never been hurt before. And I know that's easier said than done, but I can assure you, because I have a strong faith in God, that if you do that, you will get the love that you deserve and you've always wanted. Okay? You are not left out. You are not left behind. You are not lost. Okay? You're just resisting a significant change that needs to happen in your life. Something is over, and somebody's been holding on to it for a while. It's like beating a dead horse. It's over. Okay? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the message, and I will see you in the next one, okay? I love you guys so much. Bye.